Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone, Grand Maester Stitch here and welcome back to the Citadel once again for the Warg King. We are now on episode 3. We expanded our lands into the Wolfswood in the last episode, so we now own most of the Wolfswood. And we did keep the Glovers in the Wolfswood. We let them keep their ancestral seat of Deepwood Motte. We also gave the deepest part of the wood, this area in the middle, back to the children of the forest, as it should be. We also gave some of the Wolfswood back to the Blackwoods, as this is where they originated from. So we have two factions of House Blackwood now, and we also gave Ironrath to the founder of House Forrester, Garrett of Ironrath. So that brought an end to one of the many kings of the north, as the Glovers are now dealt with. But we still have 6 more kings, 7 including ourselves, as well as the petty lords. Winterfell took some of the hill clansmen areas here. The last half has took some of Skagos. So in this episode we're going to aim to maybe eat up some of these small areas before they get eaten up by some of the other kingdoms. So we could maybe go for some of the hill clansmen areas or Bear Island. But Bear Island actually has quite a bit of strength, which was surprising. Oh, it doesn't have as much as it did before, but it did have quite a bit of strength, which was surprising. It had a lot more men than us. Obviously, the Barrowlands, the Neck, and the Flint's Finger haven't really done anything yet, and the Dreadfort hasn't done anything yet either. But they do have a lot of land anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Some of the Wildling areas have started to join in. The Lower Frostfangs is now a fairly big area. The Fens and the other lands, as they're called, that has now spread into quite a big area. So it'll be interesting to see what happens beyond the wall and whether they'll make a threat and a force to try and break into the north. One thing that I do want to do before we start this episode is before we press play, is try and improve some relations with House Glover, because everyone else in our realm likes the Warg King. So let's send our Master of Laws, our diplomat, to the Wolfswood to try and improve diplomatic relations with House Glover. Also, he does have a young son, Othen Glover, who we are going to... Hang on. How old is his son? Right, his son doesn't have any children. He's not married either, but we don't have a daughter, unfortunately, to marry him. So, his youngest son, we will arrange a betrothal between him and our granddaughter. We have 2 granddaughters. One is green... Oh no, they're both green skin. Okay. Our granddaughter. Well, we'll go with the one. We'll go with the 1-year-old. Oh wow, she's got quick and green dreams as well, so that's good. The other one hasn't. Whose daughter is this one then? Because I've missed that one completely. Right, so we'll go with you, please. Yes, we'll hopefully arrange a betrothal there. So I didn't realise that we had another one. I thought our other granddaughter died. Yes, died stillborn. Ah, yes, and we've got Prince Norbert of the Reels, haven't we? So Jonquil green skin. We need to pick a focus for you. You're pretty spread out. Let's go for... The North's quite a barbaric place back then, isn't it? So we'll go for... Well, your learning's not very good, so we'll go for... Let's go for Pride. Why not? I don't very often go for Pride. We'll keep you unbetrothed to anyone for now. Did we have any other land that we still haven't given away the Rills to anyone? Sea Dragon Point is obviously our capital. But we could probably give the Rills away to somebody at some point, but I don't know who we should give it to just yet. Unfortunately, we can't give lands to the Giants, and I've not found a way to do that either yet without removing the Giant trait, which I don't really want to do if I can help it. I don't want to give land to the Greyjoy, really. We make use of him, but who's Sarah Snow? Ah, right, okay. Okay. Well, we'll leave your focus. You're not our daughter. I'm not too bothered about you. Let's just press play and let things tick over and wait for that betrothal to hopefully come in. Designated traditional heir title. We could do that with the Reels, but I don't know. I don't always like to do that. To all my subjects, the inheritance of the Reach has been thrown into question. I don't really care about Should we do it? Yeah, let's do the Rills as a traditional seat of our heir. Peace be with you. I've decided to accept your suggestion of betrothal between Laurel and Orphan. Who are you? Orphan Glover. Laurel Greenskin. Okay, who are you? Who even are you? You're someone down here in the Vale. Why are you down there? Warg King Edric of Deepwood. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. You're just not there at the moment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But hopefully that'll improve relations with Lord Glover. Offer a non-aggression pact? No, he's not interested in that at all. Send him a gift? We don't really have enough to send a gift, and it won't increase his opinion. I think we already did that anyway. The Reach recently fell into a period of integrinum. Tongue twister. With a great council of nobles being called to determine the heir. Gorman Gardner has been backed as the heir to the kingdom by the council and has been crowned as King Gorman of the Reach. Okay. Okay, we've got an open council position apparently now. So, Chief General. Okay, who was our Chief General before? Garrett Lord Forrester, Yvonne Greyjoy, Yorick of the Will, our son. We'll go with Jared Forrester. And can you train troops? Because we do need more troops. We don't have a great amount of troops at the moment. So is our son now in charge of this area? Yes, he is. Awesome. Okay, right. Shall we go for Pine Seed first? We can declare war on you. How many men do you have? 758. Can we declare war on Breakstone Hill? Yes, we can. How many men do you have? 690. Ah, you're currently defending against the Starks as well, so they're probably going to beat you. So I don't think we'll get involved in that war. They've got a big army, so no, we're not going to get involved. So shall we take Pine Seed while we get the chance? Right, yeah, we'll declare war on you and we'll force vassalization of Pine Seed. Lordship of the Wolfswood obviously on our side. Yep, so send. My king, King Foreign, deep down, is under attack from the last half. No, we're not going to get involved at the moment. We've got our own problems. We can't go helping you. Right, so they've only got 790 men, so we should have more than enough men. Call Lord Brandon of the Wolfswood to arms. Right, so how many men have we got? Those 138 will disband you because you're just going to get slaughtered by that army. We haven't got a great amount of men, really, have we? We've got enough, a big amount from the Rills because we've just gave that to our son, I'm guessing. That's why we've managed to get so many men there, but we've got hardly any at Sea Dragon Point. We probably shouldn't have gone to war straight away, but I want to before Winterfell get too much of this land. We don't want the Starks getting too powerful if we can help it. Yep, let's call for our allies. Hopefully they'll... My King Foreign Breakstone Hill is under attack from Winterfell. No, we're not going to get involved. We're going to take the area next door instead. We want to try and get some of these lands before Winterfell claim them all, or the last half. Obviously, Skagos is too far away. I'm not going to get involved with that, but Pine Seed is right on our doorstep. And with a name like Pine Seed, it could be quite wooded, so we want to get that for the Children of the Forest and the Giants. To the Honourable King Foreign, peace be with you. Of course, I will honour my obligation and your answer, your call to war. Special Commander of the Rills. We need 2 bodyguards as well. Let's go with the Greyjoy, yeah, and we'll go with... Was the other one our son? Yeah, we'll go with... Oh no, we'll go with Mag. We've got 2 giants as bodyguards. No one's going to even dare come near us with 2 giants as our bodyguards. We need another commander. Yeah, we'll go with you. It's probably the best choice, isn't it? My king, I write to you with bad news from Sea Dragon Point. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have been met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands here soon. Your humble hand of the king, Lord Winter Notwood. Those troublesome peasants. My king, we've received word from the Barrowlands. Barrow King Edric has led them to join a coalition in defence of Pine Seed and has issued a declaration of war against us. Right, now that isn't good. The Barrowlands are getting involved, which is not good news at all. My king, we've received word from Winterfell. Winter King Torren has led them to join a coalition in defence of Pine. You bastard, Lord King Stark. So you can take these lands, but I can't, I see. So you're trying to play me back at my own game that I was trying to play against you. And the Umbers have also got involved as well. Well, this is not good, is it? But the Starks are going to go up there anyway. So if we can try and take that land quickly. No, we're going to get absolutely slaughtered here, aren't we? This is not good. We are going to get absolutely slaughtered if we can't get our armies up there quick enough. But the Starks are going to wipe out that Hill Clansman army straight away. So yeah, we're in trouble here. Unless we can siege Pine Seed quickly before the Starks attack, which I don't think is going to happen. Open Count's position, High Admiral. Yeah, we'll go with Greyjoy for that. Let's merge those armies together and let's march on Pine Seed quickly. Let's get up there quickly before the Starks. Yeah, the Starks have already taken breaks. They ended that war pretty quickly. That's not good. Maybe if we can siege Pine Seed quickly though before the Starks attack us, we can end this war very quickly. Bethany Blackwood died of pneumonia. Your daughter-in-law. Oh, well, that's not good. We'll have to get a new marriage for one of our sons now, then. No, not getting involved. The Stark army looks like it's down tools, though, and gone home, so that's pretty good. Right, we can be able to siege this pretty quickly, hopefully, as well. My mission to Deepwood has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Warg King Edric Glover of Deepwood, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are. He sends his regards. I hope it's not the same as the Lannister regard. Why are you still called Wolf King? You shouldn't be a king anymore. No, not getting involved. We need to get this siege quickly. Once we siege, because he only has the one area of land, if we can siege it, that should give us the win. And then we might have to just smash his army once, but the Umbers are on their way, which is not good. A raven has arrived from the Citadel. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Perfect. Right, I'm going to assault because we need to win that quickly. There we go. We got it to 100%. Thank God for that. No, I don't want to get involved. Right, so let's enforce demands. Done. The Reals Pine Seed Vassalization War has ended. King Foreign of the Reals has won. I knew that if we got there quickly, we'd be able to end it. So Crow's Edge is left. The Starks will probably get that. I don't want to risk I don't want to risk it again because the Barrow Kings and the Starks and the Umbers all got involved. And it probably wasn't going to end well for us. Right, is he in our prison? I'm guessing he's going to be in our prison, isn't he, surely? No, he's not in our prison, so who is he imprisoned by? Prince Yorick of the Reals. Well, can you release him, please, Yorick, considering that we've ended that war? Okay, can we do that with you as well? Yes, we can. Offer non-aggression pact with... We'll do that with as many lords as we can. Bear Island will probably be our next target, then it'd be nice to get Bear Island. Maybe we can get some navy with it. Your bannerman, Lord Joe Little, has been captured by Lord Rorik Greenton of the Reals and taken to the Reals as a prisoner. Okay. And can you release him, please, dear son? Why can't we ask him to come to my court so that we can release him? Right, which son was it who needed a new wife? Wasn't you. It'll be you then, won't it? Yes. Bethany Blackwood has died. May you live in harmony and contentment. I, Wolf King Edric of Deepwood, accept your proposal for a non-aggression pact. And so does our son as well. Perfect. Right. We need to find our son a new marriage then. He wants to become Master of Whisperers. Okay. Right. Let's see if we can find a decent match for you. We've got 2 princesses down south. That is a long, long way away. Can we form an alliance with one of the kings up north? That would be pretty cool if we could. Trident, Blackwater Rush, Dusklands, Runestone. Royce would be pretty cool, but they're too far south and they're a lot younger than you as well. Let's look at the age. Let's look for ones around your age. Masset, a long way away. Do none of the Northerners have a... Ah, Lord Glover does. That would make our relationship with the Glovers even better. If we married you to a Glover. I think I might do that then. We probably will go with Lord Glover's daughter. I don't think there's any more, is there? No. So yeah, we'll go with... Where's she gone? We'll go with Jonelle Glover. Send. let's make our relations with House Glover even better. We did take the land off House Glover, but I didn't want to get rid of and extinguish House Glover, because I do like House Glover. I like most of the northern houses, to be honest. I love the north, as you guys know. My favourite of the 7 kingdoms. I'm sure it's most people's favourite, to be honest. Peace with you. I accept your suggestion that Prince Norbert and Genoa get married. Okay, so it's still in your court. Okay. But that's good for him. Mistress Barbary of Deep Down. Yeah, oh yeah, we already checked. Let's have a look at you. Do you have any children, Barrow King? You do. Prince Harrion of the Barrowlands. He's already betrothed. Can we arrange a betrothal with one of your other daughters? Try and get a relationship with you. That would be pretty cool if we could. Brandon, the priest of the Rills. I'd be scared to for any woman who'd marry Brandon the Blooded. I'd be terrified. What about Flint's Finger? If we could try and get some of these other smaller regions into our realm. He's got some sons. Prince Gilbert of Flint's Finger. Prince Wendell of Flint's Finger. The heir's already betrothed. The second oldest isn't betrothed. And neither's the younger one. Wow, he's got pretty decent traits as well for a 7-year-old. Is he better than his brother? Wow, his brother's got good stewardship. Arrange betrothal with our... How old is our granddaughter? 6, and you're 12. It's a bit of a difference there, so I think we'll go for the 7-year-old. Let's see if we can arrange a betrothal between him and Jonquil Greenskin. No, not interested. Flint's Finger is not interested. What about the Neck, considering that they have green sight? Prince Torrin of the Neck, who is 8. Can we arrange a betrothal between our granddaughter and him? No. It's annoying. Nobody will literally accept your wedding pacts. We don't really want to go with the Umbers or the Boltons, considering they're obviously hunting the giants and the children of the forest, etc. So that would be a bad idea. Barrow King only had the one son, who was already married, unfortunately. So we'll have to find another match for our daughter. What about the other lands beyond the wall? High Chief of the other lands. He does have a son. He's only 2, so we'll leave that. Wow, they've took over the most of Skagos now, last half. I suppose that's the only land that they can expand into. It's going to be too risky for them to go south or north, isn't it? Your priest, Brandon Carr, was cornered by a desperate crowd of beggars in Sea Dragon Port and has been seriously wounded while giving alms to the poor in your name. Charity can be dangerous work. I'm surprised he got wounded and didn't slaughter them, considering he's a complete lunatic. I do want to find him a wife, actually. Let's find him a wife. We'll find him a wildling one as well, considering he is a bit of a savage wildling. Okay, she looks pretty interesting, actually. Some okay traits. She looks pretty good as well. Hill Clansman, Acorn's Grove. She is in our land, isn't it? So yeah, we'll marry you to her. She's in our land, so. We have got 3,000 men now, so our armies must have recovered slightly. I'll let them recover a little bit more, and then I think we'll go for Bear Island and try and take it before the Starks of Winterfell take it. I think they're going to take Crow's Edge. I think we'll let them take Crow's Edge. We got one area of the Mountain Clans, and then we'll take Bear Island next. I think that's going to have a lot more strength than Crow's Edge. And like I said, hopefully we can get some navy by doing that. Thank you, Lord Winter. Awesome. So Brandon Kerr is now married. I did have 1 or 2 people say that King Thorin was a little bit overpowered as well, but obviously the reason for that is because of all these animals that he can walk, so it just shoves his martial up so high because of those animals. If I take those animals away, his intrigue and martial drops right down. But obviously he's the legendary Warg King. He's going to be quite good in certain traits, like any legendary figure would be, like Brandon the Builder or Lan the Clever. They're going to have decent traits. Garth Greenhand, anyone like that. Aegon the Conqueror, look how overpowered you could say he is, so who knows. Right. Can we have the Reeds got a son maybe that we can... Jojen Reed, the heir of there. Can we arrange a betrothal between him and our granddaughter? Yes, we can. Awesome. Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. That's perfect. May you live in harmony and contentment. I have decided to accept your suggestion of betrothal between Jonquil and Josian. So, can we form an alliance with the Reeds? Yes, we can. Perfect. I think we'd get on very well with the Reeds and the Mosbys, to be honest. King Thorin, a great melee in northern tradition, is to be held in Deepwood. I urge you to come and take part and prove your prowess in battle. I will go and prove my strength. That could be interesting. Something to bide over the times while our troops recover before we invade Bear Island. Blessing upon you and your house, I, Lord Artus the Just, accept your proposal for an alliance. Perfect. At least then we have an alliance below the Barrowlands, so we can invade the Barrowlands from north and south if necessary. It's a shame that we couldn't get an alliance with the Marsh King, but never mind. The early stages of the melee were chaotic and frenzied, and left fields trampled and villages half torn down. Many have been forced to leave the battle, either by injury or defeat, many at your hand. Now you stand among the remaining warriors to begin the final melee. Charge. You and Terran sight each other amongst the battle and prepare to engage in combat. I will defeat him. You and Terran slowly encircle each other. Tense and focused, you scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defence that you could possibly exploit. I will poison my sword. No, that's a bit harsh. My faith in the gods will give me strength. Terran comes at you honourably, but you use every dirty trick to try and take advantage. You attempt sly kicks and cunning trips until you see an opportunity to strike. Well, that's not very godlike, is it? I easily break through Terran's guard and move to quickly whack my good sword into his face. He lies sprawled at my feet, completely at my mercy. It's all over now. I accept back on your feet. We're not going to kill him. That's just harsh. Victory is mine. After a fierce duel, you have forced Terran to concede defeat. He removes himself from the field, nursing his injuries, whilst you seek a new opponent. He knew the risks. Aegon and Lauren sighted each other and engaged in combat. After a fierce duel, Aegon prevailed, forcing Lauren to yield. He fought bravely. You and Aegon sight each other. Oh, I thought I'd seen that behind as well. Pregnant, sir. That's awesome. You and Aegon sight each other amongst the battle and prepare to engage in combat. I will defeat him. My wife, Catelyn, tells me she is pregnant. But that can't be right, can it? Doubt besets me. Oh no, not again. You and Aegon slowly encircle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any signs of weakness, any opening in his defence that you could possibly exploit. This will not end until blood is drawn. He is no match for my might. My will is strong and the gods protect me. He's no match for my might. You see a weak spot of vulnerability in Aegon's defence. It's not much, but it's all you need. Strike. It's all over now. I break through Aegon's guard and move to effortlessly whack my good sword into his leg. His leg sprawled at my feet, completely at my mercy. I forgot I need to name our Valyrian steel sword, didn't I? I need to check which was the most popular from you guys so that I can name it. We'll do that for the next episode. After a fierce duel, you have forced Aegon to concede defeat. He removes himself from the field, nursing his injuries, whilst you seek a new opponent. +5 prestige. After many hours of intense battle, you alone are left standing. You have beaten all who stood before you and are declared winner of the melee. Glory to me. Gain 10 gold and 25 prestige. That was definitely worth taking part in as well. And hopefully that in that time, yes, our men have recovered by a couple of hundred. So I thought it over and I cannot be the father of my wife Catelyn's baby. As it grows in her belly, I have trouble sleeping. I must put this matter to rest. Hire someone to find out. No, I trust her word. I'm not bothered. After many hours of intense battle, Warg King Edric's melee is finally over. The final group provided a fine spectacle for all those present, and many approved of the good fight you provided. What a great fight. Right. Let's go for Bear Island and get Bear Island before it's too late. Declare war. Claim Bear Island. Force vassalization. Normally when you force vassalization is when other people get involved. So let's go for claim Bear Island. And then obviously we'll still give it to the Wood Forts. So declare war. Claim Bear Island. Send. Yeah, we'll call for our allies. Why not? Wow, they have got 1,700 men. They're doing it defending an island. Could be interesting to see how we get on there. So most of our men are coming from the Rills still. Right, let's meet up in the Children of the Forest lands and get our army joint together. And we're going to have to go for the island. Oh no! Like a fool, he's deciding to cross. That's pretty silly on his part. I thought he would have just took the defensive stance and maybe waited for the crossing, because the crossing would be pretty hard for us, wouldn't it? So let's call that army back up, actually, and we'll move you there. I know you're only 88 men, but every man counts. Your wisdom and mercy leisure, of course, I will honour my obligation, answer your calls to war. It's awesome that we've got that nice little lord in our pocket in the Starklands as well. That could be useful. To the unbending scholar foreign, blessing upon you and your house. Of course, I will honour my obligation and answer your calls to war. So let's try and get our men together quickly. Right, they've got 1,900 men now, so he's managed to find some more men from somewhere. Today I was approached by my wife Catelyn. She told me that she is growing increasingly concerned by my eating habits. She thinks I have gained quite a bit of weight in the last month and now fears for my health. Shut up, that's none of your business. Maybe I have been eating too much. But before we was told we weren't eating enough in the last episode. Whatever. Beth, the wife of King Cregan of Last Half, has been spending a few days in Sea Dragon Pawn. It has been very nice experiencing meeting her. Maybe our peoples are not too different after all. By right to King Cregan, we could be friends. That could be interesting if we could maybe form an alliance with them. We'll see how that goes. If this agreement can lead to a better understanding between our people, I will put effort into opening our borders to visitors from your realm. Yours truly, King Cregan of the Last Half. The pact is signed. Awesome. Non-aggression pact with the Umbers, so at least they won't get involved in our wars. We can't get involved with theirs. Obviously, they've only really got that little area of Skagos left to take anyway. Get all our men here, please. Is he going straight for our capital? It looks like it, which means we'll just go for his capital. He's only got the one domain, so... Can we attack that 100 and something men there, please? Or you also... You also. You 1,600 men make your way to Deepwood Mott as well, please. Just forward along. Grave news. Maester Dickon, having been tending the wounds of the men at your command, report to have cracked under the stress of the stream of grotesque injuries. The men are now unnerved because of this. How unfortunate. Lose 10 morale. Not great, but I think we'll be okay. Catelyn's advice was really the motivation that I needed to get back in shape. I cannot believe how close I was to spending the rest of my life as a fat pig, blissfully unaware of my own condition. Ugh, I feel so hungry. Right, we're going to have a pretty... Well, it's not going to be much of a battle, is it? It's going to be a slaughter more than anything, to be honest. It'll be an easy victory, though. Gets us a little bit of war score before we cross over to Bear Island. Victory. Can we send those men over to Bear Island now, please? And we'll send the other 1,600 over to Bear Island as well. So 3,300 men. That's a decent sized army, really, to be fair. He is going to siege Sea Dragon Point, though, which is not good. We probably should have attacked him instead, to be honest. Lost some gold because of it. It's okay, though. We'll just siege Bear Island instead. The campaign has been proved that Lord Hofer of Kingsgrove is a good person to spend time with. I value his opinion highly and trust him on the battlefield. A brother in arms. Awesome, we become good friends with Lord Blackwood. He's not had any children yet, which is worrying. We don't want House Blackwood to die out. His wife's getting fairly old as well. My king, I write on behalf of the bank to express the consternation of the actions of your bannerman, Wolf King Edric. They have failed to pay the due interest on a loan, and I urge you to take appropriate action. I'll pay the interest on behalf of the bannerman. I shall issue a reprimand. Placate the envoy with smooth words. Yes, we'll do that, and we ain't got to pay anything out, and it'll make Lord Glover like us. Still calling himself King Glover for some reason. Yes, we've had a son, Kenneth Greenskin. I'm not sure if I like that. Name after father. Let's have a... Should we have another foreign? Name after random ancestor. Leon. Leon. Let's go with foreign. Yeah, we haven't had a foreign yet. We'll call him foreign. That can be like a green scheme. A name, can't it then? Right, he's sieging more lands. Oh, they're going to attack the reeds now, which is not good. Going to slaughter the poor reed armour. Should we just assault this? Yeah, let's just go for the assault. Yes, my king, we will search dungeons at once. Who are the prisoners he's got? Prince Jorin of the Rills. Oh, it's our son. And our daughter. Yes, release all prisoners, obviously then. And then we'll take all of his family, wow, a lot of them, and put them into house arrest. And now we can offer peace. Enforce demands, yes. King Foreign's claim on Bear Island War has ended. King Foreign of the Rills won. We have successfully sieged the Lordship of Bear Island after defeating Lord Morgan Woodfoot of Bear Island. Shall this territory be attached to the personal domains of Sea Dragon Point, or shall Lord Morgan Woodfoot be confirmed as its rightful holder to ensure stability? Lord Morgan can swear fealty to me. Perfect. Yeah, get our armies to send out. I'm starting to think Ariane might fancy me. Who are you? Our courtier. Who is married to Bart Crownfield. They've had a son. Let's make a move. Let's go for it. I went to Ariane's chamber and gave her a good tumble. Wasn't very nice of him, but never mind. At least now he is sworn to us as well. Let's, does he have any money? Can we make some money off him? Has 71 gold. We will make a bit of money off him then, yes. Let's ransom some prisoners. 10 gold. My king, I believe Lady Shura has been in your custody for too long. I accept your offer. I accept paying. Okay, can you pay for her as well? And then Delessa Woodfort. Should we keep her as an honoured guest, maybe? Could keep her as an honoured guest. Can we arrange a betrothal between her and someone? No. No, we'll ransom her in good faith, and it also gets us another 10 gold. That's 40 gold then that we've gained from that, which is great. Awesome that we've expanded as well. He has accepted the payment. Do we actually have a navy as well now because of that? No, we don't. Oh, they're prospering as well, Bear Island. Interesting. Open council position. Court physician. Why? What's happened to our maester? Must have died. So, my count... can we send for a maester of the Citadel? Ugh, so I've just earned all that money and I've got to waste 20 now on a bloody... Oh, craft a weirwood weapon. Decide what type of weapon to craft. The full cost will be dependent on its type. Has personal wealth greater than 200. Well, I'm definitely doing that when we have 200 gold. It'd be awesome to have a weirwood weapon. My king, the maester was sent from the Citadel, has arrived to choose a first man by the name of Walder. Let us hope he will be loyal and wise. Oh, wow. He's pretty good. Okay, I like him. It's pretty awesome. He's a decent maester. Idle council position. Well, no, he should be... Yeah, it should be serving the court. Perfect. Do we have any minor titles that have become open? Court Jester. Well, we obviously don't want to make anyone a court jester, do we? Yeah, so everything's fine there. Are any of these at war with anyone? No, the Starks aren't currently at war with anyone. My king, we have had word from Hertfordshire that negotiations have been taking place between the Reach and Hertfordshire. Okay, I'm not really interested in something so far south. I'm very surprised they haven't gone for Crow's Edge yet, which means that we could go for House Wall. He has an unmarried son as well. We did marry off our grandchildren though, didn't we? If I remember rightly. We do have a son now. Lenara Wall. Can we arrange a betrothal between you and our son? No, not interested. What about with some of these other kingdoms, with the Barrowlands? Can we get an alliance with the Barrowlands? How? His daughter's 4. Can we arrange a betrothal with your daughter with our son? No, obviously not. I knew that you wouldn't. I doubt none of the others are going to do it either. Their Lord Bannermen will. House Kerwin. She's too old, maybe, to be fair. About House Umber to further our relationship with House Umber. Prince Ben of Last Half. Oh, ours is a son though, isn't it? He's had a son. What about another prince? No. Okay. Never mind. I don't think we've got anyone, have we, to marry to Lord Umber? No, only a bastard, so I don't think that's going to go down too well if we did that. Who owns this land? Oh yeah, obviously. House Mormont. Loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. It is widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles and are generous as you are wise. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant the high lordship of the Wolfswood. Yours, Warg King Edric of Deepwood of the House Glover. In exchange for a favour, of course. I would happy to grant you this deserved reward, but do we give it back to Lord Glover? Who has more men? Lord Glover has 43 men, apparently. Lord Blackwood has 111 men. He has 174, and the Foresters have 309. I don't really know who to give the High Lordship to. I was thinking originally the Blackwoods, because it was originally theirs, but we did take it from the Glovers, so it was theirs as well. So should we give it to the Glovers, or should we give it to the Children of the Forest? We'll smooth it over, and then you guys can help me decide. That'll be the question of the day for today's episode. Who do we give the High Lordship of the Wolfswood to? Do we give it to the Foresters, the Glovers, the Blackwoods, or the Children of the Forest? Maybe it should go to the Children of the Forest. I don't know. We'll wait and see. So yeah, that'll be the question of the day. And I will end this episode here for now. We've obviously expanded our lands a little bit more. We've made a good alliance with the Reeds of the Neck, and we've signed a non-aggression pact with the Umbers as well. So all in all, it's been a good episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you very soon for my next episode.